Hey, what's going on, everybody? And welcome to the big update video. If you're still trying to buy a Switch 2, you are in the right place. If you've already pre-ordered one, you've got questions about how it's going to get delivered, you're also in the right place. We're going to go through every retailer listed on the thumbnail and even a few more. And we're going to talk about their launch day availability, both in person and those online orders as well. And just so you know, every single store that you saw on the thumbnail of this video, I have all of the links in the description of this video to the consoles, to accessories, amiibos, everything. So if not for anything else, you can use this as a master guide to get all of your links in. So please gently touch the tip of the like button if you appreciate that. And let me be the first to say, thank you for touching tips with me. And if you don't want to touch tips, that's okay. You can just click the like button normally if you appreciate the information and the links. I already made full videos for each GameStop, Target, and Best Buy, so this video will give a little bit of extra love to Walmart and touch over those more briefly. But basically, a lot of those retailers put out information to fully confirm everything I said in the video, so I'll let you know what they're doing with the proof, with the source. But if you need more information or details about those ones, the full videos are linked in the description of this video, along with all the other links. And I need to start this video out with a little bit of advice for you of your best chance to get a Switch 2 on launch day if you haven't gotten a pre-order yet. And your best option is going to be to get a Switch 2 in person on launch day. It's going to be way easier than online. GameStop, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, and Costco are all going to have stock for you to walk into a store and purchase on launch day. And that's what I'm going to show you in this video. But if you do want to go for online, if in person just doesn't work for you for whatever reason, I can't recommend enough is tuning in to this channel right here for my launch day live stream. You might be thinking, how's that going to help me get a Switch 2? Well, it's actually incredibly helpful because when certain retailers go live on their website that haven't announced a time, we catch it before anyone else does. So instead of you just refreshing pages and not knowing, being confused, we can let you know, hey, this company just went live. Their website is currently not working to take orders, but if you go on the app specifically, it will go through. So having that direction, knowing when places drop, especially when it's random, is very helpful. Because you're going to see, well, I do know a bunch of places that are going to drop online stock on launch day. There's very little on the exact time they're going to drop. So unlike with the pre-orders where a lot of places announced they were doing it at midnight, you're just going to have to be watching. So the stream will kind of be like your little assistant. I have alarms that go off whenever a restock happens. So hopefully I'll see you there. But if you want to do it on your own, that's cool too. The other fun part of the stream is just it's a huge party. So if you're just super excited and you're looking for some people to share it with, come check out the stream. We'll have 10,000 people in the chat. I'm going to unbox my Switch 2 on the stream, and we can celebrate together. GameStop is doing both in-person and online on launch day. They're going to let you pre-order at 3 p.m. on June 4th, which is the day before, and come pick it up at midnight. And according to their website, they're going to restock online on launch day as well. We just don't know exactly what time, so I'll be watching out on my live stream for midnight Eastern time, and we'll go from there. Now, I have a significant update for this because after I made this video that has all the details, and if you have any questions after I get done talking about GameStop, you should watch this video. But after I released that video, a lot of people told me, Jake, I talked to my GameStop and they told me they're not doing that. Or I talked to my GameStop and they said that 3 p.m. thing is only for people paying off pre-orders. It's not for new pre-orders. Well, I had a little more info than some of the employees had, and now the employees are getting the info, and we're starting to see signs posted on the door like this one right here that confirms that, yes, this store is participating in 3 p.m. pre-orders. Here's another one for you. I've already gotten confirmation from a lot of people that told me they talked to their local stores that said they were not participating in this, have changed what they said and are said that actually was correct and we are participating in this. So it could still vary store to store. And if your store is saying they are not participating, check in with them on June 3rd because they may have gotten the memo at that point. And if you pre-ordered from GameStop, not in store, so you're not picking it up at the midnight launch, there is no guarantee it'll be there by launch date. So honestly, you're just going to have to keep an eye on your tracking. Whatever date that's giving you, that's what you can expect. Best Buy, a little more straightforward. I don't have to explain a huge update for this one. They are doing a midnight launch, and they will let people that don't have a pre-order line up at midnight with the people who do have a pre-order and sell extra Switch 2 stock to the people waiting in line. Maybe 3 to 5 hours early if you want to try to get one from Best Buy. As of recording this video, Best Buy is finally starting to charge people and give confirmation of shipments and in-store pickups. So just keep an eye out for that. If you don't have it yet, don't freak out. If it's not canceled yet, you're probably good. Be aware, and also be aware that if you didn't get pickup in store, Best Buy also does not guarantee launch day delivery. Best Buy hasn't said whether they're going to put their online stock up on launch day or the next day, which is what Target's going to do. We'll get into that. So I would say Best Buy almost always drops their Nintendo launch day product at 1 a.m. Eastern. So that would be the time to look out for Best Buy if you are going for them online. You can find all the information on this and also how to check if your store is participating using this video right here. So now we're moving on to Target. But what's interesting about Target is they're only allowing in-person pre-orders on launch day, June 5th. They will not put them online at all until June 6th. Target officially put on their website the process for their launch day pre-orders in store. And that is going to require lining up at their store at open, and someone will hand you a ticket. And then when the store opens, you have your ticket, you have your place in line, you'll be escorted to the electronics department and be allowed to purchase one system and games and accessories if you want. What's fun about this is in this video right here, I shared all of the information that Target just shared on their website, almost word for word, 10 days before anyone else knew it was happening. So if you're looking for good Switch 2 information, you're in the right place. Some Targets are also going to be participating in a launch day event where they're going to have giveaways. You can look up which Targets are participating using the link in the description that will bring you to this page and allow you to see all the participating stores. Now, if your store isn't on there, that doesn't mean they won't have launch day stock. That just means they're not doing the giveaways and events. Target's also confirmed to be doing an online stock the day after launch day. They have units that they're saving just to sell online. They're just waiting for people to get them in store on June 5th. And then June 6th, they've let us know that expect an early morning restock. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean midnight? Does that mean 3 a.m.? In the past, when I did the PS5 stuff, Target loved to go in between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. Eastern time, which sucks for the West Coast people. But it's also possible they could go live around midnight or 1 a.m. Eastern time. So I'm probably going to live stream from like midnight to 3 a.m. Eastern time. And if nothing happens, I will put the stream on pause so we can all take a nap and come back around 6 or 6:30 a.m. Eastern time to watch for their restock. Remember, you can always follow both myself and Lbot on Twitter because we tweet out all these restocks as well. Lbot is going to be faster than me. So I recommend you follow Lbot with notifications turned on. And if you don't like Twitter, you can use the Lbot Discord. All of those links are in the description below. Last thing for Target is they do not guarantee launch day shipping with their pre-orders. And a lot of people have a date range from June 6th to June 11th. You may very well not get your Switch 2 that you pre-ordered back in April until June 11th. However, oftentimes they will end up getting there a couple days before it says it's going to be delivered in your order history. So don't give up hope, but also don't get your hopes up. Just know that if you secured your pre-order from Target, you will have it during that first week. All right, now after we get through Walmart, the rest are going to go pretty quick. I'm also going to explain how Walmart is doing their launch day delivery because I know a lot of people are worried about this and I said I'd explain more, so I'm going to do that. Walmart's an interesting one because it's one of the only ones I cannot guarantee 100% how they're handling it. But it is highly likely that they're going to have them in store on launch day as well. The big question is, are they also going to have them online on launch day? They're going to be the best place to buy a Switch 2 from for a while. So however Walmart's doing it, it's going to kind of be the place to go. In my June 3rd update video, I'll let you know for sure if Walmart's confirmed the in-store stuff. But if you don't see 100% confirmation from them by then, definitely be ready to go online. And I would say, even if they do confirm in store, it's highly likely they drop online as well, just because of how much stock they have. And also because if you look at their website, on the Switch 2 product page, it does say coming soon, release date 6/5/25. And it makes no mention that the only way to purchase it is in store on 6/5. I also want to point out right here that the guaranteed 9 a.m. launch day delivery only applies to pre-orders that happen before June 4th at 8 a.m. Eastern time. And that leads me to the big concern of how is Walmart guaranteeing 9 a.m. launch day delivery? And how do I know my Switch 2 is not going to get stolen? How do I know their process is secure? First of all, if your pre-order doesn't say June 5th as the delivery date in your Walmart app, then it's most likely not coming on June 5th. That's not going to update. One way you can verify this is you'll most likely have either a box or a truck icon next to your pre-order instead of a grocery bag. The guaranteed 9 a.m. June 5th orders will always have a grocery bag because Walmart is delivering them from their local stores using drivers. And that is where people are very concerned. Walmart is going to use a combination of their own delivery drivers and something called Spark drivers. These are not regular Uber or DoorDash drivers. These drivers are vetted a lot more heavily, and there's also a lot more security when they come to pick up the items from Walmart. However, everyone is recorded on camera receiving the products, and their photo ID is tied to every switch. So if any switch is claimed as not delivered, Walmart immediately knows which driver was assigned to that specific Switch 2 order. So they're risking not only their job, but their freedom. You are more likely to have your package stolen by FedEx or UPS than you are with these Spark drivers. I cannot emphasize enough that this actually might be the safest delivery option you could get. This is exactly how I placed my pre-order. And a big reason why is I know how serious Walmart is with their security measures for these drivers. It's more likely that a Walmart cashier empties out a cash register in front of their manager, walks out the store, and gets away with it than it is for a driver to take a Switch 2 console. So I really hope that makes you feel better and less stressed about it. Starting with Costco, and I do know that Costco is going to have stock available on launch day in store. They have a listing up on their website as well, and the listing does have June 5th as the date. I know that they have a certain amount of stock that's just reserved for in-store, not online. I just don't know if they're going to do what Target does and put up their online stock the next day, or if it's going to be at midnight. So that's another one we're going to be watching for on the live stream. But I'll update Costco one more time in my June 3rd video, and I highly recommend going to your store on June 3rd and checking with the employees on stock numbers so you do know what time you should arrive if you want to secure one when they open. Walmart's other company, Sam's Club, is similar to Costco when it comes to the online. We're unsure about that. But I think in-store is a lot less likely just because it hasn't been confirmed like Costco has. And I'm not sure if Walmart really wants to make their inventory for launch day less by sending some of these units over to Sam's Club. This is another one where it's tricky because the website does list a June 5th launch date, and it's honestly the one where I'm most interested to get some kind of confirmation if there is in store, and that's going to be a big update in the June 3rd video as well. Moving on to more confirmed retailers, we have Staples. Staples is actually definitely not doing online on launch day. It's possible they start doing online restocks after launch day starting June 6th, but I have no confirmation of that. What is guaranteed is that they will have them in select stores when they open. You can check out the list of stores participating using the link in the description. Antonline also confirmed that they would have launch day stock available for Switch 2, but since they do not have a physical store, that is going to be online only. They have not given a time yet, so that's another one we'll be watching out for on the stream. And then finally, NewEgg has it posted on their website, but again, there's no time given. Of course, we'll be watching Nintendo, but I think they're sticking to the email invites for now. Amazon is not going to have any, but they do have some accessories. Those are all linked in the description as well. And then regional stores like Meyer in the Midwest or Fred Meyer, they are both going to have in-store availability only, no online. So that was over a dozen retailers for you. And if I didn't earn your like earlier, please, for the love of Miyamoto, consider giving me a like now. And hopefully I'll see you on the live stream on June 4th, 8 p.m. Eastern time, or again the next day on June 5th. The amount of time and effort this took was insane. I think I've aged 8 years since the beginning of this video, but if it even helps one extra person get their pre-order, it was worth it. See you guys next week.